We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching. Illuminati.
Hey folks, welcome back. We're here for another fun-filled week of action in the world of digital cards, blockchain collectibles, and other things that can easily be deleted, I guess. So I'm Ted Salas. With me as always, Padme1138. And of course, we've been trying for weeks to get a guest. Everybody's like, no, I don't want to be on that thing. We're like Matt Gaetz all of a sudden. Nobody wants to take our fucking phone calls. But MD Jacobus picked up the phone and said, yeah, I'll be there. And so here he is. How you doing today, man?
Good, man. Good. I wanted to be on last week and it didn't work. So.
That's all good. It's all good.
All right. But here I am today.
You didn't miss shit. I don't know if you saw it.
Oh, I listened to it, so I didn't see it live.
I want to apologize to our listeners on iTunes and et cetera, because when I uploaded the thing to SoundCloud last week, I had put it on private. I didn't put it on public. Oh. So the goddamn thing didn't go live until I think it was Thursday.
Yeah.
And I think it was Darth Ender or somebody. Somebody emailed me and said,
"Told you, like, dude, it doesn't work."
On Discord, hey, your episode never showed up this week, and I'm like, no, I put it up. No, I had set it for private. So then I put it up, and all of a sudden we're on the same day as how did this get made? That was great, and it's kind of funny too because I was talking last week about the hack situation.
Yes. Yeah, I figured we'd touch on that.
And I thought I was fairly prophetic, or maybe they were responding to what I had said. And when we started hearing things about people getting banned and caught up in this whole thing, or the speculation around that whole thing, at least. And then I realized I wasn't prophetic. They didn't listen to me because I never nobody ever heard that episode.
That's it. I've done it.
I can no longer claim Nostradamus status on that one. So I kind of fucked that up right from the beginning.
Well, what are you going to say? Hey, whatever. It's fine. Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to talking about that.
Okay, well, we'll get to it, and we'll get to it when we hit Star Wars. So, I guess
spoiler: I'm not banned. I'm okay.
Yeah, me too. I'm still fine too. And everybody's like contact tracing all their cards now. It's really funny. It's like COVID-19. All of a sudden, everyone's like, "Okay, where did I get this from? And where's the chain of ownership? And where does that lead to? Because holy fuck, everybody's." But we'll talk about it.
We will.
Scary stuff. A lot of people are pinching up their butts and
oh yeah, there's a lot of puckerage.
Please, no, don't. Yeah, puckering exactly. So over in Terra Cards, they had a bit of an outage this week. Server, whoever it is that carries all his hosting and stuff like that, was down. It was down for a good stretch last weekend. It was like, I felt like late Saturday into Sunday, or was it Sunday into Monday? I can't remember.
It was Sunday into Monday, I think. It was weird.
It fucked up his Easter stuff. Easter was Sunday. So, right in there, it kind of screwed things up. So he had to stretch some drop times and a couple of word things or whatever, and no big deal. But as usual, Previn's on the spot and feeling sorry, giving out $100K. If you're on Terra Cards and haven't already claimed, go to the little claim box and put in outage, and you can get $100K. I just tried it this morning and it worked, so it's cool.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Previn's definitely on top of that stuff, and I feel bad for the guy having missed out on a couple days. And the set, actually, he put it on Twitter. He put at least one of the cards up on Twitter and said he's going to hold it until next year, which seems like a long time.
Yeah, he actually had a whole thing, because usually he'll have like a featured set with one of the an actress, and he'll have Kiss cards and signature cards and all kinds of stuff. And he wasn't able to do any of that. So yeah, he has to park that till next year.
Save it to next year. I mean, like if it was Christmas, you could do like Christmas in July, but you can't do like you don't do Easter in November. Yeah, you don't do Easter in November or something.
Maybe it'll be a new thing. Just get that going just for Terra Cards. No, and it'll become a tradition. So I'm still doing the Rattlers, the Kill Shots, and the Kill Shot Vintage. Kind of hate that set. Odds piss me off on that thing. I know that yes, you're guaranteed, but sometimes like when it's 1 in 10 and it's exactly 10
all the time,
it's like okay, now it's not such a great deal. I don't like it as much.
Yeah.
But anyways, what a fucking crybaby. I'm collecting one set in the easiest app in the universe. So I'm collecting that, and then they just started a new that Return to Splatter Farm, which I think I've said is a bad idea. Don't go back there. But
why would you go back?
I guess you had to go back and get an autograph because
Yeah.
they've got SIGs available from all the world famous actors and actresses from Splatter Farm. So
To return.
get in there and get that. And he may end up doing, he a lot of times he'll do like some kind of tie-in with the movie for VOD or something like that where you get some special thing. So he does a lot of cross promotional type stuff in that too. So you may see something like that. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, it could be. Yep. I like that he has returned after a little break from what I guess we would call the usual drop structure. He's returned to that, and that's been pretty nice. They have the scene cards, and then
he's still plugging away at that new build too. He's got a new build that he's still plugging with. He sent me some screenshots of it and stuff, and
oh, cool. What is it? How does it look?
It looks nice. There's a lot of features that people have been asking for and stuff like that, but he's still, it's a grind because he's got a daytime 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a wife and a baby. Actually, his baby's probably about a year old now, but still, you got a little kid. Shit's busy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, good lord.
Yeah. And then the daily drops plus trying to do development on a new build. So it's a lot. He's got a lot on his plate. But he never loses sight of his fans and taking care of business over there. So I like that.
No, he really doesn't. If Star Wars Card Trader was down for 48 hours, we'd be lucky to get 20,000 coins. And
you'd have to open a ticket to get it. And everybody who had a problem, please open a ticket and you'll get it.
And then any awards that we do would get some stupid some variant of the awards, and it'd be a shit show.
Right. Not. So Neon Mob still plugging away at all my dumb sets. They had a new set that dropped this week called Meowsters.
Oh wow! You
like
gotta be into
talk
that.
about Meowsters on the podcast.
Feels like it on the podcast.
On the podcast.
Here we go. You're starting in with the podcast. It
never ends.
Podcast.
Okay.
The
So
podcast has 9 lives. It just goes on and on and on.
that is the nature of cats, isn't it?
Yeah.
They are immortal. I wish. So that's all I'm really doing in Neon Mob, the stupid Meowsters. It's like, it looks like, they always have a lot of cat stuff in there. It's dumb monsters that are cats. So it's Bride of Frankencat and, Catula instead of Dracula and shit like that. It's pretty stupid.
That's fun.
That was the big notable new set. I'm still collecting that skin set. And
Yeah, man, that's forever and a day.
dude, that set is so fucking huge. It's all about the ass. This one is just the beauty of the woman's ass. This is a magnificent gallery of the round ass of the lady. It's nice.
Very nice.
It is. I mean, seriously, it's one of the sexiest sets I think I've ever seen in anything.
Nice.
You name
That's saying a lot too.
It's really spicy. It's great. It's great.
It's a spicy meatball.
It's a spicy meatball of an ass. That's a nice. Hey, set that on a plate of spaghetti, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Well, at least he didn't talk about the sauce.
Oh,
Hey, that's
yo. My.
Man, seriously, so much. Wow. Run to Quid. Hey, Quid. Who's never heard about Quid lately? I actually sold enough shit on Quid. Our friend Asia Marie's been very successful selling stuff for hundreds of dollars over there.
Yep.
And she gave me a few pointers. Small stuff sells. $1-2, tons of just take all the shit that you've got and just put it up for $1, $2 all day long. As long as you can stand to fucking list shit. And over the course of days, you'll sell 5 here, 6 here, 2 there, 1 there, a big $10 sale, something like that. Next thing you know, boom, $100. I put in a request, a while back to be able to withdraw.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I had enough money, you got to have $100. So once I got exactly like 101, I said, hey, I'd like to withdraw. They reached out to me. They said, where is your PayPal? What is your PayPal address? I said, this one right here. Boom, $98 appeared in my account within about 24 hours. So it's pretty solid. I mean, I cashed out some fucking Quid, and goddamn, 99.9999999% of everything I have in Quid was free. So yeah, you bet your bottom dollar, I'm gonna be selling some more shit over there.
That is awesome.
It's not too bad. I mean, it's nothing, but I mean, I can't cross trade that. But if I sold $100 worth of Quid stuff and then spent it on Star Wars, hey, there you go. There's my cross trade right there.
Exactly.
And I don't have to deal with any of the drama of anybody's emotional connection to their last fucking Reflections card that their dad gave them with his dying breath or some shit. because that happens.
It's well,
That kind of story happens to me. That's just the kind of luck I have. So
Yeah.
successful payout and quit. I thought that was kind of fun.
that is cool.
And blockchain Wax has been up and down. It's going to vary like that. A lot of folks in our Discord that are really kind of, we're all new to this. I'm new to it. Like this old grandfather, haven't been doing it for maybe 9 months. But it's new to everybody.
Yeah.
And the wax fluctuates like anything else, and it goes up and it goes down. Basically, it's all based on emotion around the currency and how much confidence people have, and people stake, and there's all kinds of shit that goes into that whole crazy economy, which I literally do not understand.
I am trying hard to wrap my head around it. They need an app. They need some kind of interface. I don't know.
They have some interfaces, and if you're really interested.
I told you about the one. So
the Token Heads is pretty cool, and then there's a few other ones, where you can just basically check in and look at stuff and see. Like I have one that I just checked the value of Wax on, and that is the name of that one is called Wax Tracker.
Oh no, that's not. I don't have that one. I have
super basic. It's Wax Tracker. You just get it.
You're basic.
It's super basic. Super basic. You just put your ID in there, and all it tells you is how much wax you're holding and how much it's worth, and it gives you a second by second accounting of what the value is right now. So like wax right now is at 25.5 cents.
Okay. Interesting. So I don't know. I think
I can tell you exactly what you have, because in Token Head, you can actually put your friends in there and you can see their stuff. So I can actually see your wax account. I can see, and like you have like a big 42 wax.
Oh boy.
That's all the crypto you're carrying, but you've got like 20,000 wax worth in garbage pail kids. So if you ever decided to sell that, boom, that's right now handy about $5,000.
That's crazy.
In wax.
That's awesome.
And you spent how much on that stuff?
Like $75.
So, if you were able to cash that out right now, you'd be doing pretty damn good.
Yeah, that is awesome. Okay, cool. So I just downloaded Token Head. I got something else that I thought you had told me about. It's called Binance. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I might delete it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I downloaded it to my phone, but I haven't done anything with it. So
I'm not familiar with that one.
I don't know. I think never mind. I don't know. It's something about
you actually have something from Upland.
Oh, I think there was some free thing when I logged into.
You won a drawing, yeah.
Wax.io. Oh, maybe that was it.
You won some kind of drawings because you have two different NFTs from Upland, which is a fairly popular one right now. Whatever the hell that thing is. There's a lot of them that are tied to that look like they're tied to some kind of rudimentary game. So they're trying to get people to be involved with owning an NFT that's going to give you some kind of use or advantage in a game.
Well, that would be interesting, yeah.
The big news, really big. Well, there's a couple of pieces of big news. No, one, Topps is going public. And that is definitely on the heels of their success with this NFT stuff, because they've been raking in the bucks. And I guarantee the financials are looking sweet to Wall Street based off of that kind of stuff. And the other big news was that Token Head, the app that a lot of us have just started using very recently, was bought by Funko.
Oh, really?
Yes, and Funko is going to the blockchain.
The pop little things?
Yeah, Funko Pops. Very
Funko
cool.
Pops.
So they're going to make, I wonder if they're going to make Funko NFTs. I guess
yes, they are. Yeah, so they've already stated that their mission is going to be that they're going to be offering them for $10 a piece. There'll probably be special ones that cost more, but their average going rate's going to be at $10. But I mean, we're going to be so nice and only charge you $10. We're going to collect 1 million fucking $10 bills.
Yes.
That's it. It's going to be instantaneous, and in terms of adoption rate too, is going to be enormous.
Well, and not to mention that everything they have, if they do a run of, let's say, 2,000 of a particular NFT, maybe they all cost $10, but they're all going to be minted, right? They're all going to be mint numbered. So
correct. And it's also going to be interesting to see. I fully expect that there'll be a physical product tie-in to
probably
option where you will see codes going into boxes with pops. You buy a pop, you get a code, you go to the thing, you claim your NFT version as well. And that's the kind of synergy that I think is going to really drive adoption and really send this whole thing, even further up than it is already. I guess Tom Brady is forming an NFT company.
Really?
That'll be terrible.
NFT Lombardi trophies, apparently.
Everybody's it's just money, goddamn flying. Like, it was already crazy. There was so much venture capital flying at this shit already. And now, because of the prominence of the news stories like the NBA Top Shots.
Top Shots, yeah.
And,
I think,
you know, like when USA Today is saying, we bought an NFT, here's what it was like. We didn't die. That's you know how mainstream it's turning out to be. The other big news in the blockchain, this is crazy. They're having an auction today for at SummerSlam. It's part of the WWE SummerSlam thing that's going on. They're going to be auctioning off a couple of NFTs dedicated to the Undertaker, and those are one of ones.
Oh wow!
And they're in an auction. The starting bid on one of the auctions, there's a platinum and a gold, and then they also come with other stuff. So that the starting bid is $10,000 for the one, and it also comes with a trip to WrestleMania next year, backstage experience, meet and greet, all kinds of bullshit. It's basically you're buying the VIP package and you get this one of one NFT. Starting bid $10,000. So. Watch the space. I fully expect that's going to go for absolutely monstrous cash.
Oh, I imagine, especially like you said, look at the Top Shot stuff, and I think everybody's trying to follow in that model. I mean, look at what they've done, and look at the numbers they're pulling in on stuff. It's insane.
Well, their end of it has been fantastic, and then what's going on in their secondary market is cuckoo crazy too.
Yep.
So it's all pretty wild, and everybody wants a piece of that heat and that hype and stuff like that. So that's what's going on there. So that'll be a big deal to see how much those things go for. And they come with, like, you know, wrestling belts, and I mean, it's all kinds of shit that's crazy. But the long and short of it is a one of one NFT. I'm not sure what blockchain that is on. That's another problem that we're going to have in the blockchain. Is there's too many fucking blockchains going right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are.
I'm not sure if it's going to be possible at some point for somebody to say, hey, I want to take all this OpenSea stuff that's kind of indie and out there, if it's possible to move that stuff over to, say, Wax or one of the other blockchains like the Dapper one.
I'm not smart enough to know that stuff, but I don't know. You would think, I mean, because of just imagine, you know, all of the currencies in the world, and I'm not talking about the euro and the dollar, but all the other currencies that exist in smaller countries. And then, like, you go to the airport and you can exchange one currency for another. I don't know if it'll get like.
Here's the answer, and I just thought of it. I asked myself a question and answered it in my own mind. The answer is going to be something that basically goes over that and just basically works within all these exchanges, and you'll just have an interface, basically a universal DVD player. Plays those foreign discs and the one you just bought at Walmart. So that'll probably.
It's like a currency converter of some sort. Yeah, for sure.
Well, it was funny because last year when we first started talking to Woody, I was saying, whoever gets in here and makes an interface, some kind of app for people to deal and handle their NFTs is going to make some fucking money. I
think the person
the
that
fucking first one that goddamn did it, Token Heads, boom.
I know.
Like, pay fucking day. Here you go.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's how fast that went.
And I think, and we may talk about this when we get to Star Wars, but I think that, you know, the natural thought process is that, okay, so Topps went public, so obviously we know it's tied to, you know, their blockchain and how everything they put up there sells out immediately. And like you said, that's great for Wall Street and the investors. But what does it mean? You know, what does it mean? What are the implications for, like, Star Wars Card Trader and, you know, Marvel and Disney? Because I know there's got to be some, and I think that question was asked on Reddit, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's Doomsday," but like, I don't
well, they've been saying that forever.
That's the answer to every question. That's the answer to every question that's asked on Reddit. Oh, this is it. This is the end.
the big difference, and maybe something we're already seeing and feeling right now, is that they don't. That their level of caring goes down. Or basically, the level of caring is where's the money? Here's the money over here. They're making fucking big bucks over here printing out Godzilla cards. And you just basically just turn on the money machine and collect it.
How much less caring can they be?
Yeah, versus a legion of whiny fucking bitches that want everything for free.
Over free cards, right?
Right.
Free card, right?
So yeah, who would you rather have as your customer?
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
for sure. Yeah.
That's where it's going to be. So everybody just be best.
That's right.
Everybody just be really nice and take whatever fucking bullshit they do to us, and everything will be fine.
Oh yeah. Well, and then there was somebody who said, well, maybe they'll take all of the stuff that's in Star Wars today and put it on the blockchain.
I see that fucking pipe dream all the time.
Impossible.
It's never going to fucking
impossible.
happen.
Right.
It's not even not possible. There's no fucking reason for them to do you that favor.
Right? Could you imagine?
Money,
They would. You're right. They would be multiplying people, even people with like amazing collections in Star Wars. They'd be multiplying their wealth by.
No, here's what you're more likely to see:
orders of magnitude.
A blockchain version of the app and all the assets that they sell again on the blockchain.
Oh, for God's sake, they could crank out everything they've done in Star Wars Card Trader right on the blockchain.
Yeah.
So why would they port
and literally sell them again?
Yes. Why would they port it over? They'll print the same thing twice. Who cares? Yep.
They've basically got a catalog. Even if they didn't touch all the Star Wars Card Trader specific stuff, if they just went in and started doing, ports of their 77s.
I was about to say the 77s.
Man, dude. Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching.
Oh
so much fucking money. You can't even tell me.
Oh, I know. Could you imagine if they just did the 1977s? Just the sets.
Look at the prices for graded 1977 cards. A Luke Skywalker number one card. Graded 10 went for like $10,000 fucking dollars. It's
just the other day.
One fucking card out of that set that was graded, perfect. It was perfectly centered, beautiful gloss. Looked like you just popped out of pack. Viola. There you go. $10,000 for one card out of that 66 card set. It's crazy. The interest and the amount of money around that stuff. Crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, they will definitely never give it to us. There's somebody was saying, and there was, Quids talking about they're doing stuff and they're selling it in app, but it takes you to somewhere else to actually buy or get in on the NFT thing and stuff like that. And they're number one, they're doing a property that's already been done. Atari has already been put out on Wax. So I don't know why the fuck they're doing anything with that again.
Isn't that weird? Yeah.
Very strange. And then, but people are like, oh, imagine if, your number one Game of Thrones could get minted to the blockchain. It's never going to happen. They will sell it to you again. It'll be a new product. You will have the opportunity to absolutely buy that stuff again.
Oh, yeah.
They're not taking any of your shit and converting it.
Never. That will never happen. They would be fools. So
you've been doing anything in the sports apps?
I have not. Somebody posted, I think Jace, Call Me Nemo put up, as he usually does, the newsletter or something. And I saw one for skate, and I like hockey. And I was like, man, I should really get skate, but I still don't have it.
Still don't have skate, really?
No, I don't.
I just hit level 47 in Huddle. That's a sad thing, because that's going to be my last level up in Huddle.
I saw that. I think you posted that. So.
It was really sad. I felt really bad. I'm going to miss, and it's funny. It's like the last vestige of that build too. It's kind of jarring when I go in. And I went in and kind of just had a last look around and looked at the the fan feed and stuff, and it's just sad. It's just sad. All those people are just like, had a lot of good times here.
Oh man,
that and new idiots going in and saying
where Pat's at.
No, I'm trading. I want all. I want all this guy. I want all that guy. There's no trading.
How are you going to get that?
Yeah, there is no trading. So
I know
that's really sad.
Sad.
I do all the other ones. Skate's fun.
I know you're happy baseball's starting.
Yeah, baseball's been always really good for. Well, I am, because it's great for cross trade.
Of course,
that is the big thing. Is it's been great for cross trade, and I raked it in. It was a week or two ago. I got pulled a fucking couple of limited and just fucking railed, baby. I got so paid off that. It was beautiful. So
never been hotter. The Jacksonville Sun.
But I've been cross trading like crazy, and it's really fun. Skate and Bunt are two apps where the guys seem to go into the other apps and actually open shit, like open packs, open claim packs, get involved in the different events and stuff like that, and get that free shit. because you never know when somebody's going to want it. They're smart
Well,
enough to get that stuff. So man, for components, holy shit, dude, I've got like 24 Imperial gunners right now.
Oh wow,
And
that
it's
guy's
all
pretty
from
tough.
cross trade.
I was gonna say that guy's pretty tough to get, and is it the civilian gunner,
Civilian
or the civilian
gunner.
pilot, or whatever? That guy's pretty
I got like 50 of those.
Oh Jesus!
I'm kidding. I
So I haven't melded any of my ships yet. I'm just collecting all of
I
the
have all of them.
because I want to go down and I want to meld one after
One of
another
those
and just do them
things?
all.
Tell me which ones you need, baby. I'll get them for you because I have so many components. I actually have. You're gonna fucking hate me for this one. I have 2 Sonic Chargers.
Nice. You should leave them unlocked, man. The fools that come for that are fantastic.
No. I don't
Great.
want to see those trades in the middle of my goddamn horde trades because
No, I know.
it's
'Cause
such a
somebody-
fucking nightmare. Just no. I'm sorry. I have 26 of the civilian gunner, I guess.
Nice. So you have two of the seismic charges then.
Yeah, 2 of the seismic charges, 24.
I have one and Tim has one, so that's 4 of them right there.
Yeah, we're doing all right because those are still pretty low count. They were 15.
I think 15 was the last I saw.
That's
15.
what I saw. 16 now. Oh boy.
Oh, 16.
Oh boy. Ugh. Who knows?
I'd like to
I mean,
know where they came from, though.
some of those are probably sitting in eBay guy accounts, the farmer accounts and stuff like that.
Maybe.
So it'll be interesting to see. A, do they ever remember that those exist and
Right.
let us meld for the Falcon and stuff like that? And then how much are they going to be and how quickly do they go? And,
I agree. I mean, when I picked mine up, I got it via trade. Oh, you know who else has one of those? Snippy has one too.
I think Snippy traded me hers.
If you got hers, then
I got one from Snippy, and I got one from, dang it, I can't remember who. It might have been Ms. Rebecca. I can't remember now.
Nice.
And in both cases, they were both nice people that I knew, and they had specific character interests. As I was able to just go beep, beep,
Yeah.
beep, beep, beep. And then, they're like, holy shit, nobody fucking sent me shit like that. Cool.
Right?
So,
Exactly. I got mine off of an Ahsoka collector. Who must have just landed it somehow or whatever. He had a very, very mediocre Ahsoka collection. So back that truck up of
Yeah,
stuff
maybe,
that I didn't care
I
about. I'm
got
like,
tons of
here.
your guy here. Here
He
you go.
thought it was the greatest thing ever. And he was like, really? I was like, yeah, take it.
Yeah, but the cross trading for the sports apps is really great because like if you go and throw in 100K and you pull an iconic or something like that,
Right.
Or even a super rare or a rare, they will hand over components all day long
Yeah.
for rares and super rares, and I don't
Sweet.
give a fuck about any of that stuff. So I'll pull something, trading all, including these for Star Wars. Go in, boom, there's my components. Thank you very much. And then they're usually like coming back. Hey, I got some other stuff here. They're like, no, I already got all your good components. Bye.
Yep. Bye. Some
Bye.
are far less than others, those components. So, and
Yeah,
I'm not talking about the
anytime I
size
get-
of the card.
If I get
Some
the
of them.
Imperial Gunners, I'm just snagging those every damn time.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and then I get
Oh.
people coming after me, like, hey, I've been trying all day to get these. I'm like, you're doing it wrong. Go cross trade. Leave
Yeah.
it alone. I didn't do this for you. These are mine. So Disney Collect, haven't done anything in Disney Collect this week, have you?
I just do that daily thing.
You're still doing
That's
the
all I do. Oh, you do the daily too?
She does, yeah.
The two
She
of
does
us.
both. She does the rare one.
I do too.
The
Yeah,
one
I
that
do.
everybody's so mad about.
Which
But they give you so many coins, you can do
Yeah.
those coins. I don't pay
I've been
anything.
pulling this
Yeah.
month. It's been all coins, and it's annoying because I keep pulling the color one
Mm.
before I
Before
get the uncommon one. And I'm just like, oh.
Now you got to keep rage pulling for
Yeah.
the easy.
Yeah, like this
But I'll
morning,
tell you, here's
I
my-
don't know how many colored ones I pulled before I rage pulled the basic one.
the
I'm
silhouette. Yeah.
Like, yeah. I'm like,
So
really?
here's what I do when that happens, and this happened to me this week, and I pulled 3 of the color in the first 10 packs, and it took me 20 to get the silhouette. So then the next day, if you think of it, and you really, just say trading yesterday's color for today's, and then you can use those extra ones, and you won't have to try to rage pull for the color, at least for a day or two, which is nice. But then you have to take the time to actually trade with the moron.
Well, plus you have to look at all the random bullshit trades that come in
Yes.
from
Yeah.
them as well.
Yes.
It's just like, oh, I want this and I want that. And
I want that frozen
Oh, yeah.
I want that frozen
Yeah.
motion card.
Oh, they want that. They want the early VIPs. Oh, and they send you garbage. And
They
what
always
for
go
this?
after those selects. They still,
Yes.
I haven't done shit in there in weeks.
No, you know what? I completely stopped spending in Disney since the first of the year. I haven't gotten VIP this year yet. So
I
January.
didn't either. Well, they changed when they changed. I had all this. I did the seasons,
Yep,
all
yep, did
the
the
way
seasons.
through, and I really liked that set. But when they changed it, I was just like, okay, it's great for me. I can just hop off here at this.
Now's
point.
the time to stop. Yeah, now it's like princesses or some shit this time.
Well, I've always
So,
got like 15
anyway.
million goddamn coins in there. What do I?
Oh, I have. Yeah, I do not. I open and I do all the missions and all that shit, and I have like 6 million coins, and I just pull the daily every day. That's all I do anymore.
Yeah.
I haven't done a set, and God, I couldn't tell you how long. So
Well, Marvel
I did do a
Collect.
set. I did do a set in
Marvel
Marvel. I was about to say.
Did you? You've been doing some Star? I've been doing a lot because I got a Man Thing card. Again.
That's right. You can hoard over there now.
Yeah. Well, I was always hoarding the commons, but
True.
that uncommon.
True. I did do the retro set that they just released. It was like Retro Set Volume 2 or whatever.
Oh God, that fucking Captain America in that car is horrible.
I
God
know,
damn.
it's-
What the fuck happened? It looked like he ran him through a goddamn machine or something. He's all fucked up. And there was shit like there was something like going across his body that they had cut off. There was a couple of them like that where they actually had word balloons cut off along the lines of their legs. So like it looked like they were wearing pants that had word balloons on them.
I'll have to look closer.
Stupid. They're bad. It was not a great looking set.
Let me pull it up real quick.
The only
And it
thing
had-
I really go hard at is those comics, because on a weekly basis, everybody's got their knives out for those, and if you can pull a gold, they fuck those up big time.
Oh yeah, they did, man. Oh my
Damn.
God.
So what happened was usually there's a coin pack, and then there's
This one?
a super pack for diamonds, and then also a regular diamond pack. And for whatever reason, when they dropped, there was no coin pack. And they have they have the super rares in those at their long odds. Like, what was it, 55, 75, something like that?
Yeah. So that I bailed out of the comics when they stopped doing limited counts on the golds. So whenever they stopped doing 1,000 of the, whenever they just became unlimited, I was like, fuck it, I'm done. And I think a lot of people were, and I don't know. They released so many though that I think the counts are actually less than 1,000 now, right?
Yeah, especially the golds, they come, they were doing 12 a week, so they're typically coming in under that amount.
Because when they were doing them to 1,000, it was usually like 3. They would do 3 a week.
Yeah, and it took a while for those to sell out. They wouldn't sell out instantly like some of the early stuff we saw, but they were definitely very popular.
Yeah.
So this week they really fucked it up because first of all they left out the coin pack. Second of all,
Yes.
in the golds, one of the golds was completely missing. So of the 12
For a long time.
were actually there. One of them was not there in the packs at all. So
Right.
if you look at the counts, Marauders number 2 is the one is way, 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 way less than all the other ones.
Yep.
So
I'm surprised that they didn't.
Odds.
I know. I'm surprised they didn't release a free pack to balance it out. I really am.
It's real. They fucked it up every possible way you could. And then after, I don't know, it must have been 12, 18 hours, they put the fucking coin pack in.
Yeah.
So all these people that were like, God damn it, I collect these and I have to stay 100%. I'm going to have to go buy diamonds and get these and stay in it. Because there was nothing. It was just like, boom, here it is. Bye. We'll take off. We'll just take off, So everybody was really fucking pissed off about that. And, I've seen reports of some people getting 50% or partial refunds or full refunds. It's all over the fucking place. They haven't addressed it, and it seems to be only been people that open tickets have gotten any level of satisfaction and very little at that.
That's their new move. You have to open a ticket to get what they should just give you back. But
Well, I think that's their new motto.
that's the
very
new move.
little,
That's what they're doing.
very little satisfaction.
So this is the set that I did. Is that the one you're talking about? That guy
No,
there?
it looks like actually I was refunded. They did.
Oh, were you?
No. Wait, this is the wrong. I did it on. I bought Diamondoids on my alt for that.
No,
So
I was gonna say
still
I haven't bought
gotten-
diamonds in Marvel.
I had a VIP sitting out because I had
months
accidentally
ago.
bought the Digicast pass there.
Did you catch?
Yeah, the Digi. What is it? The WinterCon. I accidentally bought the
WinterCon.
WinterCon over there for whatever reason. So I had a VIP sitting out. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll buy the VIP, and then I threw it at that. Got a couple of those golds. Tried to do some trading around, but everybody was in a really tentative state because they didn't know what was going to go on with these golds. So it kind of quashed value to start for anybody that spent. Sorry. And then in the end, it was just kind of like, hey, everything's for everybody anyway. So
Yeah, I mean, I think there's people who spend anyway. So if it were me, I wouldn't care because if I collected those and I threw diamonds at it every week, it didn't really change anything for me. But but I don't. But I think those people probably wouldn't bitch too much. But if you didn't spend and all of a sudden you were forced to try to spend just to get the ones that you wanted, that would suck.
The big problem I have is the non-addressing, and just basically having a series of problems and a drop, and then never going in and go, hey guys, things were kind of fucked up here. Here's what happened. Here's what we're doing. You addressed it. Thanks for something, anything. Just fucking say something.
No, they're just,
and we're gonna try.
Radio silence.
That's their specialty.
And then the whole new fucking thing about unless you open a ticket, nothing for you. That's horseshit.
That is horseshit too, and that's their whole new move is that they've stopped communicating across the board in all platforms. I mean, I guess Gabby still says something or another in Disney, but like the Reddit dude that was on with the Marvel Reddit, he bounced. He's gone.
Andy, I think Andy's gone to the greener pastures.
I don't know that anybody.
That's what they call it when they take someone out in the barn and shoot them.
Look at the flowers.
Yeah, look at the rabbits. Yeah. Look at the rabbits, Andy.
No,
that could be a good title. Look at the rabbits, Andy.
But our buddy Dan, I mean, he'll probably talk about it on Scuttlebutt. I don't know.
He definitely will. I think they already have actually. Yeah, they did. I think they mentioned it. I have not listened to him this week, but I saw the blurb for their new episode, and this had happened before that, so I'm pretty sure they got into it. I'm sure they did not like it. You definitely want to go hear their take. So go check out the Scuttlebutt podcast if you got a chance. It's great.
Yep.
So I think with that, I think we can get to Star Wars.
All right.
Do it. Okay. All right. So let me get this music for these guys here.
Music for what?
Keeping it weekly.
There are no weeklies.
Oh, that's right.
Check the mic and make sure it sounds right.
Lord, that was unnecessary.
Did it again. See, that's weeklies, friends. What?
Okay. Well, there's no fucking weeklies, so I'm not gonna do that.
They replaced weeklies until May the 4th.
That's no point. Hey, no, they put up the background. No weeklies. Nope. We're all done. So did we finally get our Saw Gerrera award?
Yes, I just got it.
I just got mine.
Okay, I got it again for the first time.
Yes.
Cool.
And it was weird because the Gilded Galaxy showed up before the Saw Gerrera award. I thought that was weird.
Interesting. Well, then maybe that was messed up. It probably wasn't supposed to come till 11. And I'm sure I was just trying to trade until the last minute. You need to open a ticket. Everything. Open a ticket.
Open a ticket.
Open a ticket. So
good luck and talk to Katie.
So we're not going to have any weeklies until the week of May 4th. That'll be
May 2nd.
May 2nd. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So in the meantime, we've basically got these other things they're placeholding. Yeah. So let's take a look at some of the sets of the week. But first, let's talk about Meditation Chambers at 51. They've been pretty good about keeping that bundle in the store this week.
Yeah, even when it gets pulled, the bundle stays.
Which I still hate it. Haven't pulled one.
I haven't pulled one yet either.
I don't understand how I haven't pulled one yet.
I don't either.
I don't. Yeah, well, some guy is going to open like one pack and get it because that's
one coin pack.
They're going to get it in like a cargo drop.
Yeah. Dicks.
Nice. Ouch.
Right?
Yeah. So Saturday they finally dropped those drippy helmets from Kevin John.
Which it seems like they're really just overdoing the Kevin John.
I wouldn't say that. It's not. I like that first set a lot. I thought, and then the newer stuff seems a lot more dashed.
We're going to do them all the time now.
Well, they probably
did the headshots and then they did the helmets. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it with coins, actually. I did that whole thing with coins because I was only going to do the basic ones, not the signatures. And I pulled a signature and I threw it on eBay and made $8. So I was like, okay.
We love you, Kevin John.
I'll give you one guess who bought it, though.
You know who bought it? Kevin John.
Oh, yeah.
He's crying. He's got tears in his eyes. I got to buy all my own cards.
The usual person who buys a lot of stuff on eBay.
No, I don't know who that is, but I bought mine on eBay. I bought the regular and the signature set for like $20.
$20. I think that was the.
I did the math, and I was just kind of like, no fucking way am I going to try to pull any of that shit. I literally didn't open one. The only time I opened packs was when they had that combo pack on Friday. It had like the little, the special where you get 2 packs for one or whatever. Yeah, I did that one. So, but they're they're okay. And the awards Boba Fett. So. I haven't looked at the counts or anything like that. At least they have an award. So many fucking things have been coming lately without any awards. which I hate.
Yeah. There's no reason.
Five sending me a bunch of. He was looking for the last concept this morning, and I had it in blue.
Oh, who was that?
Vintage Kenwood.
Oh,
Did you just
He's
get it
great.
now?
I gave it to him a little while ago.
Oh,
man.
I was about to say that'd be late.
No, I saw him at like 9:00, and he's like, "Hey, has anybody got this?" And like, that is the one that I actually have an extra of. So I sent it over, and boom, made it just in the nick of time. So he's sending me some alters.
Dangerous
as a result.
world.
It's a dangerous world.
You guys see
So
what
and
they
then they're
go
still
ahead.
doing the hand solo adventures every day at 4.
Yeah. I have not done any of that.
I don't like them either. That's a port, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It's from the Holocron, I believe.
We're about to get ported to goddamn
Oh,
Oblivion.
Jesus.
I like the daily motion set that they're doing with the ships and vehicles. Duh. They did a
Like it a lot.
thick ass Y-wing the other day.
Yep, I got a speeder bike, and the first card was a speeder bike. I loved it. And
Yeah.
then, did you see what they dropped today? Did you see what they dropped today?
No, I have not.
These people, man, they're on the pipe. I swear to God. Like yesterday, they called it Rebel Transport 1. Literally, it was the Tantive 4.
The Tantive
And yeah, and then today they have the other one, the Hammerhead thing, and now they call it Rebel Transport again. So like,
Part 2, a new
have
beginning.
you ever even watched anything?
But they don't have to.
Yeah.
This shit. Look at that.
Yeah, that's a hammerhead.
God.
Well, I have 9 of the Y-wings, and I plan to pick those
Nice.
up. I definitely will see those in cross-trade accounts because I think they were, 1 in 10 odds or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're nice-looking cards. I hate the fucking play button in the middle of the guy. Why does it have to be in the middle?
I don't know. It's
Honest
really-
to God, why does it have to? I mean, I don't think it has to be that big, number one. And number one, it doesn't have to be right in the middle of the goddamn picture. At least let it work as a card. It should be in the bottom right corner or some shit.
Something.
Or the top left or something like that. It doesn't even have to show. That
It's
could
pretty
be
horrible.
seriously. I mean, there's no reason for
Well,
that.
I mean, think back to all the times we were like, oh, we wish they had motion. Oh, I wish these cards had motion. These would look so great with motion. And
Well,
now we've got motion,
no.
and it sucks.
Be careful what you
ass.
wish for, Tom.
Yeah.
Stupid. It's
So
just.
just more parallax. Motion. Here's some.
Oh
parallax.
my gosh.
Oh, and then the ice block melting one.
Oh,
They needed more of that. So
I haven't
for
done
Easter they had an Easter egg hunt for the Jawas and the egg.
Oh yeah.
What was that for an event? You just
It's
opened
Cadbury-
because it's
Cadbury
Easter.
egg.
You have eggs.
instead of an Easter egg hunt, you open packages of Easter eggs.
Yeah,
I guess
I
you
don't-
just open packages. Oh, I got a jelly bean. I don't know. There was at least there wasn't a workbench involved in the thing. It was pretty straightforward. Just go open pack.
Rip packs and go. I did that whole thing for coins too.
Yeah.
Easy.
So did I, and I was like, oh, I hope it paid off in a video of them digging that disgusting shit out of that egg.
Yeah. Yep. The Cadbury egg.
Yeah, it definitely looked like a Cadbury egg. It was
Yeah.
gross. So, but, yeah,
It's nasty.
it was kind of a non-event, and that's basically all they did for Easter, as far
Pretty
as
much. Yeah.
They had some Easter eggs in Walking Dead
Mhm.
for the new show, which I don't think is very popular.
Hmm.
And I was starting messing around with those. I was trying to cross trade them. And then I I tried to cross trade them, and then people just kept sending me straight trades due for needs. And I'm like, well, fuck, I'm almost done with this. There's only 6 of these.
Just
goddamn-
might as well finish it.
so then I just finished the whole thing, and then
Yeah.
I was like, well, I've got like I had like $1 million on my main and about 750K on my alt, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do the whole set in gold. So I
Nice.
just kept pulling them until I completed it in gold.
Oh, that's fantastic.
They'll probably be really low. Most of them are like right around 100 count, and the
Mhm.
dipshits over there, they won't ever let go of a low count card.
Hmm.
You know, they'll hang on to it. So, I'll cross trade it down the road or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Get a
whatever.
fucking hey! If I can get one of those Imperial Gunners, I'm great.
That's it.
So the Mudhorn egg event that was
Oh.
dumb.
Oh,
Card
Yeah.
Monday, Imperial Olives.
Yeah.
Another
Yeah.
ugly
Mhm.
avatar for the pile.
Yeah, they were okay. I don't know. I don't chase them in the app, so I get them on eBay for $3 a week, so it's a lot cheaper to do it that way.
What, the olives?
Yeah.
I like to pull for those. I usually just throw coins at them and stuff like that, and we usually just dupes for need around and stuff like that.
Oh, nice. That's perfect.
I look forward to the day when they're done and I can just turn those all into DAX.
There you go. Yep. That's what I did.
Any of the extras that I have, I'll just turn into DAX.
That's exactly what I did with the Biker Scout last time. I have a trade post that I put up about the lightning, the force lightning, the snow falling, the binary sunset, like all that. Any of those, any dupes I have, just send the same Biker Scout. I'm fine. Like,
Yeah. So that's what I'll do with those eventually. Clone Wars season 4 continues. The weekly seasons on Monday. So that continues. People keep trying to give me those because I have none. I don't want them. I don't like Clone Wars. Thank you very much.
Nope.
And they opened up the Filoni Ahsoka set, open edition set from back in the day. And again,
yes.
This is the feature of the new players that's such a delight. They're adorable. They are just adorable little fucking puppies. They're so fucking cute. Every time something comes out like this, they're like, hey, where are the pack? Did the blacks? I can't find the pack.
I can't find the legendaries.
I'm looking to get some of these legendaries. I spent a bunch of diamonds. I haven't pulled one yet.
Time to hop in the time machine, son.
Yeah, exactly, fucking Marty. And it's a problem that Topps, of course, has created by not selling the fucking things out a million goddamn years ago. Apparently, there were big card counts supposed to be for I think the Reds on those. They actually had a fixed count on those, which they never even got a million miles close to.
So if you read, I don't know if you saw, but on Reddit, somebody asked, obviously, we can't find legendaries. But our friend Rick Bors, he put a nice post up about how it worked and the mechanic and the Reds and so on. And some people were like, oh wow, that's cool. And I think Lee did too. Lee and Rick both wrote intelligent, informative posts on there for people.
He typically does. That's not if Rick opens his mouth, he's got something to say.
Believe it. Everything he says is usually right on point.
Yeah, well, he's got the fucking receipts, baby.
Oh, he does. He's got an encyclopedic knowledge, man. I'm telling you, it's awesome. So he put that on there. But like you said, it's comical every time they come back out with this stuff. I can't find this.
Why can't
Where are the packs?
Where are the packs?
Where are these rusts? Where are these rusts?
Yes, we can't get anything if we're not right on there when it drops. The packs are gone.
6 months ago.
And the rusts. Did you just say the rusts too? Man, people send me trades for the first round of rusts all the time. Like, what? Get out of here.
What are you doing? Get away from me. Because stop that. And what are y'all doing? Seriously, yeah, they do that all the time. And it's like, dude, card counts fucking exist. If you can't understand anything, new person, I know you've seen numbers. You're familiar with their work.
It's a number.
Damn it. Seriously.
Thank the Phoenicians.
Thank the Phoenicians.
Oh, and I picked up 20 of the Rust Biker Scout, which was an absolute nightmare of a chore.
Here's a fun fact. Here's a fun fact before we get too far away from the Filoni set.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
The black variant, the legendaries, those were supposed to be limited edition account 20. Those were supposed to sell out at 20. So they've never sold out because they never got even.
They never got that high.
They're like 4, 2. Yep. and then some of the others are like 8, 4, 5, 3. They still have a ton of those. They could sell them right now if they wanted to, I guess.
I don't know.
But no.
They never sold them out, even though they never reached the card count. Put them in some combo packs.
It's just hilarious to see somebody asking where are those legendaries when people have been in the app forever know about like those 2-count Ayla Blacks. They just know. You get one of those, you hold the fuck on to that.
Yep.
Seriously, I think it was Don Obi had one of those. And I tried numerous times in many different terrible, I'm sure, ways to try to get that card off. He's just like, no fucking way. And now I'm going ice fishing.
That's right. He does.
He does. He goes, maybe he like trapped in ice.
Maybe
really enjoy. It just happened to happen right there in the thing, in the flow, the whole thing. So natural, so pure.
Was it though?
It's all part of the podcast.
The pub.
So there you go. Yeah, they had to do more of the Trapped in Ice. Better subject matter, it seems like.
They did have a few better cards.
I feel like overall, but it's still the dumb, I can't see what the fuck this card is. Let me freeze it out. Oh, it's somebody I didn't want. Thanks.
It's some
Cool.
person from the cartoons that I don't
Cool.
watch. So here you go.
He
Yep.
was near ice at one point.
Yeah.
So, I don't like those. I don't care for those at all.
Well, when it came out the other day, it was yesterday or whatever. I looked, and of course, I brought up the Frozen checklist first. I'm like, oh shit! And I saw Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I'm thinking to myself as I'm flipping to the thawed out ones, I'm like, I don't remember him in the ice, or in the snow, or the ice, except for in ghost form, right? In ESP. And then I get there, and I'm like, fucking cartoon. So then I knew that Obi-Wan Kenobi was only in the cold when he was in the cartoon. So,
well, it doesn't hurt as much when you're in a cartoon.
I guess
That's what they always told me. So yeah, Trapped in Ice, fuck that set. So coming soon, man, we're about to get fucking ported to oblivion. Holocron is a gigantic fucking set, and it's got so many fucking variants.
It's gonna be that nonsense they did with that other stuff where there's gonna
and it's gonna be, get ready, it's our usual box fuck. Here we go. It's gonna be
usual box fuck.
Yes, it's gonna
That'd be a good title.
That's gonna be
the weekly box fuck. Here we go.
Yep. Oh, that's exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be just like Women of Star Wars and Return of the Jedi Black and White. It's going to be 700 variants.
Yeah, so many variants. There's going to be a fucking meld of some kind. There'll be some kind of random thing that pops out of things at astronomical odds. That'll be raging hot. Get ready. I don't want anything to do it.
Oh, and then hold on, you forgot that thing. The good thing they do, it's not even good. The horrible thing they do with the box sets is they take the fucking subsets and gild those bitches.
Yeah. So I mean,
that's wonderful. Like, because everybody remembers what a hit the gilded Return of the Jedi Black and White behind the scenes cards. Who could forget such wonderful?
Yeah. But but those sets also
are only as good as those colored black and white.
That's right.
Those colored black and white SIGs are fucking. There's a bunch of SIGs that came off of those that are outstanding. Those are some of the. Don't single those out. I like those. Fight me.
I did that whole set 100% of the base, not the subsets, but not the guild, but 100% that Return of the Jedi Black and White. It was hell. I couldn't believe there was no overall. Well, they don't do overall awards, but
they have one coming. Apparently, a mission award's going to be coming for this the ships and vehicles thing.
The daily,
which of course, great. What it was a great thing to see everybody cycle those fucking cards.
Oh yeah, everybody will have the Falcon, and they won't have the rest of the shit because they cycled it.
Right,
they will.
That's gonna be ugly. But get ready, Holocron is coming at you. Buy your Diamondoids right now.
Get ready for a box fuck.
Sunday, they're going to have Mandalorian trivia with Did You Know cards. What is this? Like a watch party type thing going on? It sounds like an in-app event where they're going to be like, hey guys,
Did you know?
What was Baby Yoda drinking when he was watching Cara Dune and the Mandalorian fight? It wasn't tea. It was bone broth. Because they need to say fucking bone broth like 10 more.
Yeah, because on that meme set,
we need to reinforce the fact that it's bone broth. Okay.
Because they used it 4 times on that meme set or whatever the fuck.
Yes.
They just said, oh my god.
That'll be a chance for them to ask, and see if everybody was paying attention. What was Baby Yoda? Actually, Grogu. What's his name? It's Grogu. Yeah. And boom! I just won a bowl of bone broth.
You want some bone broth? There you go.
I won some bone broth in that one, so I'm a winner. So we can look forward to that. Tomorrow, and then today. Happy birthday, Daisy Ridley! Hey,
that's right.
Where are those Daisy Ridley birthday cards? I would like to get one of those purple ones. 28 count. It's not marked sold out.
Where are they?
That's last year. That's right. Last year they did that.
No, it was like 2016. They did.
That one. No, last year. I think last year didn't they do like the Jakku Sky one? There's like 9 zillion of them.
That's right. I think that was her birthday.
And they did like a red. Was it a SIG? Was it a SIG last year? There was like a blue one, a red one, and something else. A green one, I think maybe. I don't know. I forget. But they did special cards for her birthday last year, and the year before, Frenzy. But
the one to get is, what did you just do?
I didn't do anything.
Killed my.
It's over. The show's over.
It turned off because
Stop
you weren't
kicking
moving
stuff.
the mouse. You took the mouse away from
I
me.
went to sleep. So yeah, that
You don't want to have that mouse near me for the podcat. So
Oh.
because you'd be rubbing it all over Cecil or some gross ass rubbing it all over his junk. A while back. So
What?
no, but years ago they
What?
did a Daisy birthday thing where they had
Yeah.
those salmon looking cards in
Yeah.
them, and what were the other
they
ones?
used
There's a
to
whole
do all
bunch
kinds
of
of
them.
nice stuff for the birthdays.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Even before Frenzies, they did stuff. And,
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Well, that one purple one goes for like I don't even
Yeah.
know what they go for now.
I
I
don't think you
remember
can
they
get
were
one.
about. I don't even think you could get one now.
No.
But back in the day, they were going for around
a lot.
350, I think.
Really?
I had one. Yeah, I had one at one point.
Nice.
Briefly.
But yeah, no frenzies. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so we ain't got to sweat that. Everything's
Yeah, the app wouldn't stand for it anyway.
Yeah. And then we thought we're really happy that you're here with us this week, Matt, because you get to join us in the honor, and we invite everybody on Discord to help with this as well. This is a group activity that we're going to do.
Oh, good.
And we're going to name the hacking scandal that's going on right now. As this seems to be having a ripple effect now. Lamont, you big dummy. That was Ripple reference to Fred Sanford because he likes to drink Ripple, but it's having a ripple effect. Apparently, there has been
Damn,
a
you
wave.
old bitch.
Yeah, I am.
Oh man.
I just about to turn into Grady in a minute. Yeah, that's a deep cut. He replaced Fred
I don't-
Sanford.
What?
Yeah.
You're dude.
Yeah, I know, dude. I'll go into what's happening next. What?
Oh man.
What? I'll start dancing like Rerun. I can't dance as good as Rerun. That big motherfucker, he can dance.
There's a good meme of it, man.
God
There's a really
damn, he
funny
can fucking
meme of
move.
him
It was
dancing.
great. I don't know. His skeleton wasn't connected to the rest of his body. It was great.
Yeah.
But we have to come up with a name for this shit because
Yes, we do.
we've had Crystal Apocalypse, we've had Sigmageddon,
Sigmageddon.
we've had all these things, and now this one,
Sneakergate.
Tops would like nobody to know about it. Tops would
No,
like
they
very
would
much for it to
exactly
never
what
have a
they would.
name.
No.
Because they would like nobody to ever know that this happened, because that's how they've acted all along, like this didn't happen. So
I
it was very nice to forward us the email that they received from Tops about the data breach.
Mhm.
You're talking about. Is this the same thing though? The
Yes,
data
I
breach. and the
believe it
hack?
is all tied together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
The
weird.
prevailing theory is that this basically was made possible because of the data breach, giving the email addresses
Email.
attached to the accounts. Then what
Okay.
they did was they went out and did a social media hack. They basically looked for that same user ID, the same way we hunt down dead accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure. You find that you search that email address, you find the person's real
Try to
name.
find them on
You can
Twitter,
impersonate
try to find them on
them.
Reddit, all these different things. Then instead of contacting them and going, hey, I'd like to buy your stuff, what they
Yep.
do is they go in and they start sending password reset requests
Mhm.
to Tops, okay, with an email address that
With-
they control.
Yes.
Okay. Then they get a password reset from Tops because fucking idiots.
Yep.
Hand them the goddamn keys to the goddamn account. They go in, fire sale the shit in about
Clean that
4
motherfucker
hours.
out in minutes.
And they're off to the next fucking target. And there's been a ton of shit that's popped into the goddamn economy in the last few months, starting with Lost Sailor, if you remember that little hijink, about 6 months or so ago. And since that point, we've seen a ton of these big accounts all of a sudden come out of the woodwork. Now, some of these have been legit. Some of these are really fucking sketchy. And now,
Really sketchy.
now we're seeing situations where people are getting, we think, suspended, possibly banned. Major users like 1412 The Hut. Go look at that stack and see how much you'd like to see all that stuff in the fucking vault for the rest of the goddamn
Oh yeah. And where they got that stuff, right?
because they got tons of great shit in there. And if they're banned, bye.
Yep.
Bye.
And it'll be gone.
There's other
Well,
names.
then they just have to wait a couple years until.
Somebody can then hack that account, reset it.
Well, the story Lost Sailor was selling was that they had basically begged Tops for years to let them out of the woodshed, and they finally did.
Right.
But based off their behavior at the time, which was super fucking sketchy, and then
Right.
everything they did after that point, which was even more fucking sketchy, I kind of doubt that. I kind of
Yeah,
doubt
I mean,
that
the
was
instant-
ever lost sailor to begin with.
Right. The instant that person got in, the instant they got back in, they were selling. They were selling. Everybody, he was selling everything out of that account as fast as he could. Well, they let me back in. Now I'm going to sell this.
And
And
multiple accounts. And they basically used that first lost sailor account to figure out where the market was, where were the venues, where how am I going to sell this stuff? They
yeah,
basically they got themselves kicked out of our Discord and Trade Federation because he's such a fucking pain in the ass.
yes,
I don't think he might have got kicked out of the Facebook group too.
maybe. I don't know. But yes,
He's
it's all-
probably only able to sell now on eBay.
no, it's all been done through social engineering. So, yeah,
But he basically had an email list. He built an email list off of his first couple escapades, and then when he got
Yes.
a new account, boom, then he'd go out to the email list and go, "Hey, I'm having a special, super sketchy. I'm having this
Yes.
fire sale 3
Yes.
hours only."
and I'm going to send you the secret name of the thing. Like, what the
Right.
fuck?
Yeah, it was sketchy as fuck, man. And I mean,
Right before, he said 3 hours. What was it? Right before it goes on sale, I'll send you the name of the account or some such shit. I don't know. I have it. Still.
well, nobody has given us any names in the Discord. And we can't just call it Hatgate. It's so lame.
Yes, we got to think of something much more clever. I think one of the other things that I think we should do, and people have talked about it on Discord, and I haven't been on Discord a whole lot this week. I've been real busy, but I saw some people talking about whenever the next time the cringy cast, whenever they decide to do another digicast and get on there and start running their sucks about whatever, looking at their phones and diddling with their watches, their Gucci watches and shit. What we need to do is just everybody just pummel that feed asking us about this entire thing. Just question after question after question. Just pummel the whole feed about, well, tell us about the hacked accounts. What can you tell us about the hacked accounts in Star Wars? How can you explain that?
Well,
there
here's a sneak
was-
preview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
was
They'll just
one
watch the
of the-
questions go by.
Yeah. One of the early digicringes where there was some guy that was in the little chatty
I
talk
remember
thing.
that, and he called him out on it,
And
and they
he
said,
was-
"I will DM you."
Well, the guy was there and he was like listing people's email addresses.
Oh, shit.
In the Dig Cringe?
Yes.
The fuck?
Yeah,
don't remember
he was
that.
like, because he had some kind of, I don't know, I think he was trying to say he had some kind of ticket or some kind of problem they weren't addressing. So if they weren't going to address it, he was going to put out all this information until they addressed his problem. And he was putting, and it was like when people's, name went by, some of them, all of a sudden he would be like, oh, here's the email address, so-and-so. And
Huh.
And then he disappeared from that, and they didn't say anything about it. Nothing
I'm
was
sure.
said about it.
I'm sure. Well, I mean, that's the whole point. Is basically they've never said anything, and like we saw an email that was sent to somebody that we know that was involved in this breach, and they were contacted. But the problem now, and this is another thing, she has Facebook login. Okay.
Right.
She should have, despite that, she should still have gotten an email, because if you open a ticket, you get an email. It goes right to that address. So they have her email.
They still know your email.
Why is it that some people were contacted about this and others were not?
Well,
Right.
and they have the capability of sending, special cards or apology crystals and apology credits and all that nonsense in messages to people in the app.
Yeah, they have a mailbox
They
where they can just
do
send you
that.
a message.
Or
Why couldn't they send a message in there saying, hey, we've had a slight data incident. Please contact this
Right.
email or something, or please check this, something like that.
Yep.
Well, what fucks people up in stories like this is trying to cover it up. It's not your fault that somebody fucking hacked, unless you might have had shitty security. But if somebody hacked you, okay, it's real easy to go, okay, some motherfucker hacked us. We're really fucking sorry, and then get in front of it. Don't sit there and play whack-a-mole with shit for 2 fucking years, or however many fucking years this has been going on, because this information was old.
Yeah, that data breach was old information for sure, because there are huge spenders that aren't included on that list. So.
Right, but it opens up a whole can of worms in terms
and
of...
apparently there's been multiple breaches.
Yeah, I don't think that's the first.
Yeah,
or only
there's
one.
been multiple ones, because there's ones that we read about on the news,
Mhm.
but that don't seem like it was this one. So there's multiple ones out there because they're stupid.
Yeah.
Topps is stupid.
Well, and I think, it's there. If, like you said, if they get hacked, that's one thing. But hacking, it's not that they got hacked so much as they were so
Somebody learned their practices and
resetting passwords and not going through the proper protocols to be sure that it's the right person.
Right. They basically they had bad procedures. Somebody figured them out, and they used that against them.
Right. It's not like they were running
Hoover Apocalypse. That's
Hoover Apocalypse.
It's not like they were running a password hacking bot up against Topps' server. That's not that's not how they got in. They got in because Kelly at support decided they believed this person to be somebody else.
Right.
And so
right. And it,
I don't want to say Kelly. I'm not accusing Kelly. I'm just picking a name. I'm not openly accusing anyone.
Let me see who helped me on my last ticket.
Helped you out.
That's who it was. That's who it was.
We love to assist our fans.
Yeah. Oh, and then send me a survey. So, I like Hoover Apocalypse.
Yeah,
it's got something to it. Or Vac Apocalypse, something like that. I don't know. We'll keep workshopping this. It's a developing thing. It's still an unfolding thing. We don't know for sure why some of these accounts were suspended, but a number of them feels like correlates with the situation with these accounts. And we don't know if they're going to go and if they're going to, number one, why would they hold people that were buying from the person that's hacking? If they need to get the guy that's doing the bad stuff, you know what I mean? I don't know exactly sure where the accountability starts and ends, but it definitely starts with the hacker, the guy that's actually the one going in and stealing the accounts and selling the stuff. And it's to the tune of thousands of dollars.
Oh God,
this isn't a small amount of money that this person's been raking in. This is on the order of thousands of dollars.
Yep. And I don't know, they don't have the manpower to do the things that we think they should do just to run the app normally. I don't know how they would sort this out. It's such a tangled ball of.
It's probably a really fucking pain in the ass for them too, considering they're just about to do an IPO. Mm-hmm. They probably really would not like to have a fucking data scandal right now.
Right.
Especially when so much of their sell is based off blockchain and digital shit. So it seems like the kind of thing that maybe they should stop ignoring and maybe take care of before.
That's a good point.
But that's up to them. It's their fucking business.
Like I think I saw a scroll by there. Somebody said, it's not necessarily about what happened.
It's how you handle it.
It's how you handle it. And they do not know how to handle it because, how many times have we had data breaches with various credit cards, employers and whatnot? I know China knows everything about me.
Me
but
too.
Seriously.
Yeah, I
how
agree.
do you handle it? Because, they're like, okay, this happened. We're doing this to help you
mitigate,
possibly, deal with any instances that have come up with it. They got nothing. I mean, everybody who's on that list, they should have reached out and said, hey, you're on this list. Let's, verify your email and password and your login and how you log in. And let's get all of that straight right now.
And let's be sure that if any password requests come in from people on this list, that we're extra special careful with it.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, why can't they do like a 2-step authentication as well?
Right.
Just something.
Well, I mean, this raises this. If they can't protect their shit in their app, how are they going to protect their shit in fucking blockchain? They've got servers that are involved with this stuff too, and there's a shitload of fucking information. And we're getting down now into credit card information, big fucking stuff. So if their shit is that insecure, guys, seriously, it's not a fucking good look.
No,
not a good look.
Like you said, right before the IPO, that's bad news.
Yeah,
not good.
So I don't know. We haven't got a good name for it.
It'll be interesting to see how long these accounts are suspended. I mean, are they suspended for buying or trading with this person, or are they suspended while they're doing an investigation?
I did try to send a trade to 1412 last night. Like 11 o'clock, and they were still
not getting it. I'll try to keep.
And I trade with them on a routine basis. So
yeah, I mean, I'll just keep trying to refresh a trade to, let's say, that one and maybe one other that I trade with often.
That's right, Miss Rebecca. Security questions to change a password.
Yeah.
Something. I mean, that's like the most basic password change thing they use out there.
I mean, and we're going long on this, and apologies, but it's a big fucking deal. I mean, especially when we're talking about the amount of money that's come out of these accounts in such a short amount of time. Topps has nothing to do with the secondary market, but it's a lot of fucking money. It's a significant portion of money, and that could be used for any number of things. It could be this some fucking smart ass guy just wanted to steal and have a nice car or something like that. But it could be terrorists that need money, and here's a nice gray money source, or some Russian bullshit or something like that. It's gray money. It's a secondary market. You steal these digital items, you sell them for real cash that you get digitally through PayPal instantaneously. And who knows what? It's all friends and family. There's no record keeping of any of that shit. That's gray money.
QAnon bullshit.
That's a lot of fucking gray money floating around all of a sudden.
QAnon bullshit.
Yeah. That's the kind of thing that, I don't know, intelligence agencies should probably look at.
If I knew anyone that worked at one,
I'm sure there's a lot of crypto stuff like that. They're already taking a really close look at, because that the earliest days in Silk Road and people buying heroin, barges full of heroin with crypto. So I didn't get any.
No.
Got a barge of coal ash off the coast that's about to sink.
There's so many barges stuck everywhere.
We actually have one of those. So I guess
we have two of those there, because the what is that one? Was it the Golden Ray? The one that's stuck and
that's the one off Hannah. That's right off Hannah Park where I surf.
No, that's a different one.
Oh, is it?
That's a different one. No, the one that got stuck there and it's full of cars and it was on fire.
Oh, good.
and it flipped over, and it's so big and stuck that they have to cut it apart and literally take the ship apart in pieces to get it out of there.
Wow.
That's crazy.
They fucked that up.
Yeah.
They fucked up good.
And it's it's been there for a year and a half, and it's so parts are cut open and you can see cars are all fucked up in there. And every once in a while shit falls out of it and stuff.
That sounds cool. I want to go in there.
That's Florida.
I want to go explore.
Yeah.
Well, right off the coast, just off the North Jetty.
There's one there too.
The South Jetty. Right there, right in front of where I surf is a fucking barge sitting on a goddamn sandbar out in,
just sitting there.
About a half mile offshore.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's fun. Really? And it's all full of some kind of coal ash, some kind of toxic shit. Which they're it's not leaking yet.
Yeah, just dilute it in the water and be fine.
Yeah,
be fine.
It's millions and millions of gallons of water.
Just dilute it. Put it in the water. It just evens it out.
Well, so I don't think we got a name for the scandal, but we did
we'll
at least highlight it
work
again,
on it.
And it's a developing
we'll workbench that.
Yep, workbench it. Workshop it.
That's right. Nah, I'll keep thinking.
Feed there. So
that's all good.
All right, so let's go into shout outs. You got any shout outs? I have a bunch, so let me start.
Oh my gosh.
I got to shout it out to the two steppers. These folks are actually going out and finding my hoard and coming back for me, because I've got tons. I've got 950 rays. I've got a ton of dark rays. I've got all the ones that they want, and I want dumb Dak Ralter, but he's new, so they have to go out and find him. Muzzy 73 has been hitting me all week.
Every single day
I
traded that guy. And he wanted the Dax, and I made sure they were going to you.
Okay, cool. Thanks. And
so
then,
if you come to me and I don't have them, it's because Muzzy took them.
Okay, and then Melvin Lim. Melvin Lim, he hits me constantly. Remember, he was the one that had it was like a Luke Skywalker Spider-Man avatar.
Yeah.
Remember his avatar? I saw it for years.
Are they the one doing Han Solo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So every day coming at me for those. Of course, Merv, Darth Albin, thank you. God damn it. Fucking blessing on this world, sir. Hood coming at me big time every day. And Vinyadan.
Oh yeah, he's new. He's hoarding. I talked to him the other day. What the hell is he hoarding? Luke. He's hoarding the Return of the Jedi Luke.
Yeah, I have tons and tons of them.
Dude,
and they were very ginger. They sent me like a 1, like a 1 and a 1, because they looked at my stack and saw that I had like a Jedi Luke rainbow, and they were very gingerly. Is this okay? And I was like, yeah, baby, let's go. And they've been coming at me all the time.
I'll tell you, he's pretty cool. We were trading the other day. I said, I like that card. I said, if I didn't have a Biker Scout, I'd probably even thinking about it. And then we were talking, and I said, are you going to go to the ceiling, or are you stopping at a count, or are you going to the sky? And he said, well, since I'm free to play, it's probably the only legendary card I'll ever, get. So I'll probably if this goes well, I'll do another one. And I said, yeah. He said, I said something, and he said something about not having any legendaries. And I looked at my stack, and I had those stupid, what were the tilt ones from Rise of Skywalker.
Oh yeah, they're terrible.
I sent him 2. They're in the legendary because they're like 100 counts. I sent him 2 of those for free. I'm like, here, there, you got 2 legendaries. He's like, I don't know what to say. This is like,
yeah, I know. It's like, oh my god, I can't believe it's like $3, bro. It's no big deal. Seriously, it's
and they weren't. It was just, I think one was Janna, and maybe I was a stormtrooper or something. It wasn't like
you gave her a Janna. That's supposed to be for me, son of a bitch.
Well, he's got it now. Maybe you can trade him out.
I'm gonna have to come at him for it.
But such a nice guy. So it's just stuff like that builds those relationships where that he's like, all the scout troopers are coming to you. I was like, that's cool, man. That's fine.
Yeah. I'm lazy. I just spam every so often. But I mean, most of these people I'm talking about, I don't even spam. I literally, as soon as I accept a trade, boom, they're hitting me with another one. I do the seesaw with them sometime, where basically I try to hit them back, and like they're so fast, I can't even get a trade again back to them before.
I agree. Yeah, they are. Same deal.
Beautiful.
That's funny. It's a lot of the same people. So, and that's fun.
They're working it hard. I mean, seriously, when I see people going, oh, and like Ahsoka, that live action Ahsoka is going to be a bitch this time. Mm-hmm. Everybody comes after those as soon as I get a few extras.
Yep. You get 1 or 2 of those, they're gone.
Yeah, that one's gonna be a really tough one. And I see people, like, I tried to do a Boba Fett, and it's too hard. It's like, you got a year. Jesus Christ. Yeah. You have to just send more trades than you collect.
That Kira is good too.
Yeah. A nice Kira.
Yeah, because for like the live action Ahsoka and that new Kira, and I think I'm doing it on the new Rey. It's like I'll only take the new Padme or Leia for that. Because
I take whatever. I like that Wave 1 Rey, whoever's collecting those, I have like 1,000.
Like a bunch of them, and I'm like, I'm not going to just turn these into Hux.
They'll clean out of those so fast. Oh my god.
Yeah.
They don't. It's really surprising how many of the ones that I have that are, the hot females, the leading ladies. Leading ladies, 2 for 1. I just don't even care.
The things that cheese me, though, is the dudes when they come for them, right? And I'm like, I've never traded with this person before. Let me see. And then you look at their horde. It's not that. And they're the assholes that are, because I trade them 1 for 1. I don't give a shit. Base is base. It doesn't matter. I do 1 for 1. And then it just cheeses me off, man, to know that they're taking 1 for 1 off of me, and they're going to go post that shit in the feed 2 for 1. Yeah. Piss me off. So there's times I'll let them shit sit because I see what
I say. That's a trade that just gets sat there until it gets voided out.
Yep, because I know what you're going to go do with it. So, yep.
I almost can't stand to let things void out. So much more sad.
It's hard. It's real hard. It gets on your OCD.
It's exactly. It's housekeeping. I can't stand to see that pop of something. I don't want that. Stop. Get that pop out of there. I don't want to look at it anymore.
Oh yeah, because you look at your trades. It says you have like 3+. I'm like, oh fuck, what is it?
Well, so any shout outs from you? Oh yeah, Muzzy 73.
No, I haven't been getting stuff from. I need to go check them out.
Yeah, you should check me out.
I've been like so inattentive to the app in the past week and a half. Probably 2 weeks. I've just been like,
we should quit.
No.
I wanted to make a segment. For the show. It was like super fucking mean, where I would read somebody's post, like one of these people that was looking for those legendaries, and here they're ennui and all their sadness and feeling betrayed and all that stuff, and then I would just go, you should quit, because 9 times out, goddamn, I'm 100 times a day on Reddit and on Facebook. I read a post and I'm like, you should quit. You should just quit. This is not for you. Honestly, you're not suited for this. If this is too hard for you, I don't even know. Seriously, you need to quit.
Let me guess. You are between the age of. I could guess your age.
You know, the screaming about odds thing just
No.
it never ends. It never works. It doesn't, because now, you're going to see you're the guy that spent $200K and you didn't get one fucking uncommon that was supposed to be 1 in 5. It can happen.
You went 7 times the odds. I know. I've been there.
Yeah, it happens to everybody at some point, but they're just like, well, their greed knows no bounds.
That's it. Oh, Tops, fix your odds. That's the one, man. It's always
your odds. It's right. And their greed. The greed one just cracks me up. It's a business.
Your greed.
Yeah. It's like they're doing everything just for money. It's like they are. What are they doing at McDonald's? It's not a fucking charity operation.
Exactly.
Every single thing they're doing is for money.
It's called a for-profit operation.
It's ridiculous.
So anyway, Darth Albin, thank you for the trades every day. Everybody else I usually get trades from, I've been really slack, but I might try and pay attention this weekend. I don't know. I mean, I've been so slack, I haven't even finished the black fracture that I guess are due today.
Is that today?
Yeah.
I gotta look and see if I finished.
Yeah, I've been trying to finish that because I totally forgot.
Come take any I have. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Seriously, just take them for free.
I didn't even look for those in I didn't even try to look for those in cross trade, guys.
Oh, yeah.
No, I have like 11 of 16.
No, I was gonna say, if I have any, just take them. I've been telling people I don't care, just take them. I don't.
Ooh, I just got my gold concept.
Oh, very good. There you go.
But yeah, so I've just been really slacking there. I'm not going to quit.
No,
no,
you should quit.
No, I just had to take a vacation.
Yeah.
From it. It was just like, even though I'm like 2,300 away from 50,000 huxes.
That's good.
I just needed to take a break and kind of decide what I wanted to do for Wave 2 and whatnot, and gather up some stock and whatnot, because I have been doing that. But yeah, I did have a bunch of trades the past day or two from Ahsoka Rules You that I actually paid
that one.
To.
Yeah. No, doesn't ring a bell.
So, just a little shout out to them. But we can move on now.
Okay. How are you doing on your? So you're just shy of 50K. I'm at like 4.7. I'm just shy of 5K on white. That's pretty good for a couple weeks, and I've got like 1,000 blues already. So doing pretty good.
There you go.
Just lazy. I don't want to send trades. I just want to. I'd spam and then just collect them.
No, but I got to go back and I want to get more on S1 huxes. So I want to get over 50 and then just see how far I can go. But then
those will just like kind of come in.
Yeah. And then, I'm doing the new hux and then, kind of dabbling in the new Padme, new Leia a little bit.
There you go.
Well, one of the reasons I was trying to get to what you watching, I wanted to ask Matt.
No.
Have you watched Hamilton yet? Why do you live in America?
I really wanted to ask.
Oh my gosh. I'm not an American. I'm going to turn in my citizenship.
Dude, they even already watched it in my 7th grader civics class.
Yeah, they actually watched it in class.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
I don't know. I haven't even been watching anything. I really haven't. I'm trying to think. What did I even report in that I've been watching? Not much.
Wow.
No, we call them American Idiots Abroad. We have been watching at night. We'll throw on, after the kids go to bed, we've been throwing on House Hunters International, where these asshole Americans go to other countries to buy a place or whatever. And they're like, it's just not as big as my house in Texas. I don't understand. It's like,
it's Europe.
200-year-old.
The streets are 3 feet wide.
Yeah, they're total assholes to the other countries. Like, the realtors have to listen to these asshole Americans talking about, like, why it's not as good as it is where they come from. And then and then one of them always tells the partner, one partner tells the other partner, could be 2 men, a man and a woman, whatever. I'm giving up everything, so you should let me have a house that has whatever, I don't know, a bathtub or some bullshit. And like, shut up, you're getting to go live in Europe. What the fuck? Why are you?
I'm giving up everything.
I'm giving up everything
Time, food.
for this amazing opportunity. Like, I have this amazing opportunity, but they still look at it as a sacrifice.
You don't,
So
you don't
anyway,
have to
we
be Wawa.
usually watch a couple episodes of that and laugh at how stupid these people are. But that's it.
Well, if you want to see some stupid people, I watched a movie this week. I don't understand what rabbit hole led me to this fucking movie. Again, I watched it years ago, and I didn't really stick with it or understand it or try to. But it's called, you know that stupid, what's the guy, Lucky, who was that guy? Lucky, you know.
I don't know. Where's
I
that
don't even
from?
know.
No, is the
You
guy.
watch such garbage. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I can't. Oh,
Probably
can't-
some
I-
exploitation film from the
no.
70s.
Well, the movie I'm talking
I
about is
can't
called
even.
Gentlemen Broncos.
No.
Napoleon Dynamite. Thank you. They knew what I was doing.
Oh yeah, when he
Lucky. But
That was supposed to be Napoleon
yeah,
Dynamite?
that was my
Yes,
Napoleon
that's Napoleon
Dynamite
Dynamite.
impersonation.
Well, because he's like,
Killed
oh,
it.
you child parents. Yeah.
Nailed it. Fucking crushed that one. So it's by the same guy that made that. It's called Gentlemen Broncos, and it's fucking
Okay.
insane. It's so
Oh,
goddamn funny.
God.
Josh Hader is the guy that did it,
Uh,
and it's got Jermaine Clement in it, who I love from Flight of the Conchords and everything. What We Do in the Shadows, blah blah blah. He's fantastic, and he's like this. He's like this author, science fiction author, and it's in this bizarre world. It's like the same fucked up, weird world that
You've
Napoleon
discussed this
Dynamite.
one before.
Have I?
Yes.
It's crazy. There's a scene. There's a thing that it's about this kid who goes to. He's like a homeschool kid, goes to this writing camp, turns in his thing for a contest, and this guy steals his book and plagiarizes it and stuff. And so there's 3 different versions of the book. There's his version. There's a book that these friends of his make a homemade like fan film of. And then there's the version that this writer plagiarized. And there's an end sequence at the end of the thing of the true version of the end of Yeast Lords that's just absolutely one of the most bonkers, insane things I've ever seen in my life. And I pissed myself laughing at it.
How
Every
old?
time
Did
I
it just
watch
come out?
it. It's been out for years.
Oh, okay. Not sure.
And the whole end sequence is set to the song In the Year 2525, which I love that fucking song. It's such a cool song. It's so futuristic yet so weird. And
You mean the Cleopatra 25?
yeah,
25
yes,
song?
exactly. Cleopatra 25. That's an adaptation of that song.
Oh.
That's a deep cut. Cleopatra
There you go.
2525. You ever seen that?
Nope.
Wow.
Man.
It's fucking great. Okay, so yeah, that's great. I recommend check it out. If you liked Napoleon Dynamite at all, check that one out.
I really did like that.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's so funny. There's a part where the guy's like riding on a deer and he's hanging upside down for the deer's antlers. He flies through, he kicks the villain in the face, and it's like his triumph or whatever, and then he fucking slips and falls. Oh, so he falls. Oh, and he falls and he lands. Oh, he's gonna land in the water. That's okay. It's like 4 inches of fucking water. It doesn't help him at all. It's funny as shit. It's almost like the Coyote or something, but live action. It's really funny. And then last night we started watching Superman and we heckled it.
Oh,
You
didn't get through it though?
You're going to blaze past
No.
me again?
Those were all my big ones there. So what do you got? Because if you were so busy at work, how did you watch something? What did you watch?
Because I had busy work.
Oh, okay.
When I need busy work, I need stuff to watch.
So what'd you watch?
There you go.
What did you learn about this week?
Well, out of my regular shows, The Walking Dead that was on this week was the Negan backstory they finally got to, which was awesome. It was a great episode.
Who's he?
Negan?
Yeah.
Dude.
I haven't watched Walking Dead in a long time.
He's the one with Lucille.
Oh, okay. He's the bad
Negan,
guy.
the bad
Oh, okay. He
guy.
was the comedian in Watchmen.
Yes, Jeffrey Morgan.
Okay.
And I also watched the episode of him on Hot Ones he just did.
Oh,
Wikipedia.
Hot Ones is good. We watch Hot Ones every now and then.
Yeah, well, he just did one, and he
Nice.
it,
Was it good?
good. Yeah, it was a good one.
Oh, good.
It was a good one, and I finished that Q Into the Storm thing on HBO,
And it's all been resolved, right? They got it all figured out.
that I don't know, and I kind of don't even fucking care who Q is. It's just, damn.
Is that the point of the whole thing? Is it like some kind of mystery we're supposed to figure out who the fuck it is? What do we win?
I don't know.
It seems like all we win is fucking
Seems like
chaos.
all we win is a fucking insurrection. I guess I don't know.
chaos.
It was ugh.
We needed that.
Interesting.
I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like thought it was.
So you don't know who it is yet?
I don't care.
Okay.
That's the thing. I just reached the point where I'm like, you know what? I actually don't even care because all of these people are just horrible. So yeah. And what they've caused and done is just horrible. So I don't care who it is. So
It's me.
yeah. So I finished that. It was only like 4
I'm
episodes.
trying to tell you.
I've been trying to
not
tell you
much.
for a long time.
Yeah. But then they also had a new thing on there called Exterminate the Brutes.
Yeah, I want to see that.
I don't know if you can handle it.
Well, yeah, you told me about
I
one
told
thing
you
in it, and
about
I was
one
already
thing in it.
so repelled. I'm just
I-
like, okay.
Oh, really?
It's
It's bad.
really fantastic.
But is
But
it?
it kind of messes with your head, really.
Gotcha.
Because it's kind of addressing the roots of white supremacy, going all the way back and covering all the stuff, and which is a lot of America, and
Mhm.
probably we would never have been allowed to watch this in Trump's America, but
So it tells the truth.
yes,
Probably
and,
tells
it's not pretty. It's
a
not
historical
pretty.
truth, right?
Well, it's
Yes.
probably very uncomfortable for everyone. So-
Yes, yes.
And I think what other countries do a lot better than what we do is they can reflect on their history, the bad parts, and they acknowledge them, and they learn from them. I mean, Germans are very good at that. They are very open about the atrocities from their past,
Yeah.
and so I mean,
And their anger at
about
the
it,
people
they're mad about it, and they
drag
know
them
it.
as a country into
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Yes, for
conception
sure.
for life. Thanks so much, bro. Really,
Exactly, and we need to be so much better than that. Get better about that, because this country is like, we couldn't have possibly done anything wrong. No, we did a lot of it.
Yeah.
A lot. But it's there's 4 episodes, and it's very it's kind of it's art, really, the way that what the narrator, the guy the filmmaker, he basically narrates the whole thing, and then there's some live action stuff they have in there, and historical footage, but then they also talk to historians and other figures, and then there's some animation, which it was the one piece of animation that I described to Greg, which it's like he just like got weirded out by, because it was like
it's just wrong.
it was really disturbing, and
Don't
it was
tell
just,
him and ruin
I
the
won't,
show.
I won't.
Steve.
I won't.
Don't
It was
fucking
just
tell
animation,
anybody.
but it makes you think, and I kind of, I kind of think people need to see it. I don't know.
Yeah,
So-
I would not disagree.
So I would just, just with warning that
I can't even
upsetting.
walk under the burden of white guilt I already have.
Right.
It's hard. That's
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
But then aside from that stuff, there was some stuff on Netflix.
Oh, you watched a few
finished-
things that weren't for
Shut the
fun.
fuck up. I finished watching The Serpent on Netflix, which I had started last week. I finished watching that. That was neat.
What is that?
It's
don't know
about this guy who like murdered people and stuff in Indonesia,
Oh,
and it took a
okay.
long
You
time.
were telling me
It took a long time to catch him.
I didn't realize he was
And-
called a serpent.
Well, he like escaped prison all these times. They like would catch him and he would escape, and like he apparently the one time he totally pretended and made them think he had appendicitis, even to the point where they took out his appendix
Wow.
and then he escaped.
And he took his appendix too.
Well, who
On the
knows?
way out, yoink, he grabbed the jar on the way out and fucking took it
He's
with him.
running down the road.
Yeah,
Sucker. And then he had it reinstalled.
reinstall it for the next time.
I might need
no,
this.
so
I don't know.
That was good. And then they had a new little thing they dropped called "This Is a Robbery: The World's Biggest Art Heist," which was
What?
about the robbery of the Stuart Gardner Museum in Boston. And apparently,
Really?
yeah, and apparently this happened in the early '90s. I don't even remember this. And it was like trying to find, who did it, because it wasn't really, they haven't really, I think they figured out who did it, but they haven't recovered the art. And it's like, big, huge pieces of art that are just, nobody knows.
That's interesting. And I feel like, I don't know, I've had a lot of bourbon since this, but in like the last couple of years, I feel like I read something about another art piece, something going missing, like a man and a woman went into an art gallery, like I don't know, some security guard let him in or some shit. Anyway, I'm totally wrong. So this is not the same incident because this just happened in the last year or two. So this must have been.
This is an older one, and it was maybe I think it was like 4 episodes. It wasn't a lot of episodes, so it was just a little nugget there on Netflix to check out. And and it's always fun to see the old, old 90s is not really that old, but some stuff from back then.
Old, really. It doesn't feel old, but 90s.
I guess it is old. Whatever. And then I watched the Hemingway series on PBS, which was fantastic.
More concussions.
That dude had so many concussions.
Jesus, God Almighty!
Every 5 minutes in the one episode, it seemed that he was getting concussions or like half dying in a plane crash or something. It was a lot.
It seemed like he would have been rehabilitated at some point.
Yeah, well, I think that might have been part of his problem. But and then I decided I needed to cleanse the palate. So after all this stuff I watched, so I started watching Ted Lasso finally.
Oh, okay.
On Apple Plus, and it's so lovely.
I don't like it.
It's well,
didn't get
you wouldn't
It's
like it. Whatever. I think it's really lovely. I think I have like 2 episodes left, but I'm enjoying it. So shut up.
Again, shut up.
Again, shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. And then, like you said, we did start watching Superman the movie last night because we still need to show the kid a Superman with a personality.
Right. Yeah, and then she didn't watch any of it.
She didn't watch any of it, but it's just getting started. He just saved Lois Lane in the helicopter, so we're just getting into the real stuff now.
Yeah, you just got to Metropolis and Superman's first appearance. And we were heckling a lot because there was a lot of opportunities for him to go, bye! There's a bunch of scenes we just ended with, bye! It's fun.
See ya.
Yeah. And then, spoiler warning?
Yeah.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah. You watch that one, Matt?
I have not, but I'm going to. But you can spoil away. It's fine. Because by the time I get to watch it, like, it'll be beyond the point of spoilers. So it's fine.
Okay.
It's been a fairly rich show in terms of like getting into issues and looking at a lot of really a lot of current event type issues and stuff like that. It's been pretty solid in that way.
Pretty cool.
Yep. And actually, John Walker's behavior in this kind of goes along with Exterminate All the Brutes, kind of, in that vision of America, kind of, I guess.
Well, somebody said that Steve Rogers is what America thinks America is, but it's actually Paul Walker.
John Walker. Yeah. Yeah. Because basically, we called him, nailed it, Captain America, like, comes in possession of some of the super serum.
Okay.
And he obviously takes it. And what it makes him is not great.
A bigger asshole.
Not great. Because his partner, Battlestar, he gets killed in the fight which
shouldn't have happened.
But he gets killed, and dude just loses it and goes after chasing these people, and then ends up catching one of them in the middle of a town square
in front of everybody with cell phones.
Everybody with cell phones, and then bludgeons the dude to death with shield,
Captain America's shield. Are you fucking kidding me?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just like, and that's how the episode ended. It's just kind of like,
yeah, and he's standing there holding Cap's shield with fucking blood all over the
bottom of it.
From bludgeoning this guy to death with it. And he's just standing there. It's just kind of like, wow, that's a fucking image. It's
it was, yeah.
It's pretty hardcore. And then Wakanda caught up with the
Ooh.
Winter Soldier, and they're great. Those generals are those guards are fucking amazing.
The
They don't
Dora
even-
Milaje.
Yeah, they don't even have powers, and they fucking kick ass.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
funny
and
too.
like the one just took off Winter Soldier's arm.
she goes to Bucky, goes, and his arm just
Arm
goes
just
flunk.
falls off, and you just kind of standing there like,
Hey, wait a minute. And
He's
he
been
looks at her
disarmed.
like, not cool, dude.
yeah. And
not
then afterwards, it's like, did you know she could do that? And he was like, no.
he puts it back on and then does that. That's what I did when I got my COVID shot.
Yeah. Now you're robotic.
That's like Bucky. I just kept cycling the arm.
Yeah, so they showed up and they're badass. They
Nice.
kicked some ass, and Zemo took off. So
Yeah,
I did hear somebody was at work was talking about that. I heard about
Emo's
Zemo.
a delight.
oh my gosh,
He's a delight.
which they did release the extended clip of him dancing.
Yes, the
Which-
Zemo dancing cut.
The Zemo dancing cut. And so on Twitter, of course, people have put it to different music and stuff. So I think the Twitter account is Zemo Dancing Too. It's great. You know, they got him dancing to the Mandalorian theme.
Oh, cool.
The Cantina music works. It's
Oh.
like a bunch of the music works really well with
I haven't
it.
seen that yet. I
Oh,
gotta check
so
that
it's so good. Well, I sent some of it to your Twitter and you just ignored me.
out. I didn't look
You
at it.
ghosted me on Twitter,
I was
man.
looking at that. I was looking at
The hell,
that
man?
stupid that one cat video. It was so funny.
The cat video.
Cat memes.
Just-
Oh, the cat singing Poker Face.
I can't stop watching that. It's so stupid. Have you seen it?
I have seen it.
That's hilarious. I
Oh,
can't-
well, that's what we're all about on the
That's what
podcast
we're all
is
about on
cats,
podcast.
cats singing
Podcast.
Poker Face.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're just podcatting it up.
So did we miss any shows or anything?
No.
Okay. Matt, do you have anything else to add to the conversation?
No, man. Thanks so much, you guys. Thanks for having me on. It was a lot of fun. It's
It went
always
crazy fast. I know it felt fast, but I think it was probably about 2 goddamn hours.
Yeah.
That was a long one today.
Sorry,
always
it
goes
was
so fast.
long.
But
It always goes.
I just
We
want,
haven't had Matt here to.
I
chat
wanted to
with.
just talk to him the other night. He was like just getting his computer. I was like, hey, let's just Zoom for a few minutes, and then boom, it was time to eat dinner. Like 6 o'clock. It was on Easter though.
He sent me the picture, man. That was an awesome spread. Oh my god, it looked good.
Oh yeah, it was good.
Oh, what we had for Easter?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Man, yeah, it looked amazing.
Well, she made like one of those schnitzels was like made out of prime rib.
Get out of here!
Prime
Yeah.
rib
She
schnitzel.
made prime rib schnitzel.
Wow, that's awesome. And I love me some
Hardcore,
good,
man. It was
love me some good
She
schnitzel.
had never done that before.
She'd never done it before. It was like chicken fried steak, but so expensive.
Yeah.
It's so delicious.
Well, that's awesome. It looked wonderful. So yeah, it was really nice to catch up. I'm glad we got to chat about our favorite
For sure.
subject.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like all of us are a lot less involved lately in the app, and that's probably a good thing. I think
Maybe. Yep, I think so.
we all start. Have you had your shots?
Yep. I'm all good to go.
You got both of them already?
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's outstanding.
Yeah.
I get my
Well, I got-
second
so-
one on Thursday. So.
Yeah. Well, I got mine early, through the fire department. So
Nice.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. I remember
That's
that.
right.
I was good to go.
Yeah. So I had my second about 10 days ago, I guess.
Nice.
Was that to do with?
Well, it should be fully effective by now then.
I would
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go out and I'm just like, licking poles and
Oh yeah.
hand railings and stuff like that. It's fantastic.
I was reading the thing the other day. It said, like,
half drunk drinks off the railing, just to,
picking up extra cigarettes and smoking them. Yeah.
Ah.
yeah, it's just,
I was reading a thing the other day that said that like all the old people got it first, and then like they were happy because they had it and they were excited to return to somewhat normal life, right? They could go have coffee with their friends who they didn't think they'd see before. One of them was in the ground, right? So,
Yeah.
but they said that like when you'd go out and like during the day, like old people were everywhere. They were like going crazy, like college kids, like just.
They did.
They did a sketch
They
on
did a
that.
sketch on
Yeah.
Saturday
Song
Night
on
Live.
Saturday
And
Night
it was a song,
Yeah.
and it was like all the old people were out partying. And
Oh, that's
everything.
awesome.
Got
They
their
was, like
shots.
dissing the
And
millennials.
you're getting
and
right
the
in
young
the
people.
millennials' face and stuff. They're
It's
like,
great.
That's pretty funny. I didn't see that.
oh, it's nice. It's nice after all this time that we see so many of our friends hey, I got my shot, I got my second shot and stuff like that. And we're starting to feel like we're coming out of this into a time where it's getting into spring and then it's going to be summer. Oh my God, seriously, if we can, everybody get their shots. Let's go to the fucking beach, man. Let's see some fucking skin. Let's go.
That's right. It's true, man. Oh man. My grandparents, my dad and my mom, and they're all starting to get there. So it'll be nice because I haven't seen my dad in over a year. I haven't seen my mom in probably a year. My grandparents in about a year and a half now. And they're old, they're in their 90s. Like that's so, and they only live 4 hours away. It's like, it's been hard. So they haven't seen the kids. They haven't seen their grandkids or their great grandkids. Like, and I'm sure it's scary for my grandparents. Like they're not going to see their great grandkids, and they worried about if they would ever see them again. So yeah, so that's good. But they're all done. They've got all their shots. So I think
it's definitely changed things. I mean, when I used to be, I went out to the store, and it's just kind of like I was scared to death. I didn't want to breathe in anybody's trail, and it's just I was afraid the whole time I was out. And it's so much different now to just go out and. I know I'm okay. I'm nothing's gonna happen. I can go to Costco. I can go to Target.
But unfortunately, Florida, so we have a large proportion of morons out there.
you're still at risk of the general population.
Yeah, it's like we're still wearing a mask and washing hands and stuff because we got a lot of morons out there.
A lot of morons who thinks that a beard is a face covering. It doesn't count, bro.
It doesn't count.
And also, if your dick is hanging out of the top of your fucking pants, you're wearing your mask wrong, okay?
Yeah. Well, you see the people that just like tie the bandana and it comes down like a triangle. You can look in the side. Why do you think that's effective? There's nothing effective.
Not helping anybody there.
Yeah, so we still have to be careful and mindful of that because there's still a lot of people, and then there's the ones that just aren't going to get any vaccine.
So, do you think we're going to have this blossoming? We're going to have this like a renaissance of all these people, all this. We've all had this shared experience of long-term misery. Are we going to come out of it? And is this going to be a beautiful thing, or is it going to turn out to be an ugly thing of the company coming out? What is going to hatch out of this metamorphosis that we've been going through for the last year?
I don't think we're done.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's done.
You don't think we're done with the...
No, because there's too many morons out there.
Can't get out of the way of our own
because and it's being made political into a political statement to refuse to wear a mask or to refuse to get a vaccine. It's becoming political, so I don't see how it's.
Well, not only that, we have the luxury of having it get political, and there's a lot of countries that just aren't going to get vaccine the way that we have gotten vaccine here. Period.
Yep. In fact, they're getting to a surplus in a lot of areas. So,
right, and then but there's places all over the world that are going to have huge amounts of virus floating around and mutating for you. So,
for sure,
I don't know that you can hang that on our anti-vax idiots. I'm sure they'll play their part, but worldwide, there's a huge amount of virus sitting around, getting hit by ultraviolet light and turning into some uglier thing. And hopefully it's not going to turn into some super ugly thing that's super fucking virulent and super fucking kills us all.
And then we'll just pray for the asteroid. That's it.
There you go. Yeah.
Could be worse.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So maybe we should all just party this summer like 1999, motherfuckers.
Let it all go.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, anything left? Any other more dire thoughts you want to end everybody with?
Nothing left in the tank now.
Dude, I'm fucking
Wow, do you want me to just I feel like I should describe that animation from that Exterminate the Brutes.
I think, no, that's it. That's all I got. So thanks again for having me.
Well, thanks very much for being here with us. It's always a pleasure. Thanks very much to everybody out there in Twitchtown, USA. I see 13 folks. Qui-Gon Gin and Tonic. How about next week, buddy? You got something going on?
Oh, there you go. We just talked about it.
1999 was a good year, Miss Rebecca.
Absolutely.
It was.
It was.
Yeah, great time.
So, yeah, definitely go listen to Scuttlebutt if you want to hear about Marvel.
Yeah, and fuck yeah, we got Dan for next week.
That's awesome.
There you go.
Perfect.
already booking next week. Outstanding. Well, everybody.
Will he remember by Wednesday though?
I know I will. I'm gonna hit him up immediately and yeah, okay. I'll remember.
Start a thread because the brown liquor takes over. I know how it goes.
Yeah, and Marvel better be on their fucking best behavior this week, right?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, fucking double-barreled shotgun from fucking Hordcast and goddamn Scuttlebutt.
Ooh,
right on.
At you, motherfuckers. All right. Okay.
All right.
You can find it.
I don't know. Qui-Gon Gin and Tonic. I think he's more likely to forget.
Yeah, I will forget. I forget stuff. I do. Well, thanks again, folks, for joining us. Thanks again, Matt. Thanks again, everybody in Twitch. Yep. You can find us on Twitter, Hordcast, hordcast@gmail.com. We have an email address. We're on Twitter all the time. I'm Ted Salas. That's MD Jacobus. This is Padme1138. And if you want to just send a trade, say hi, whatever, do it. Great.
Always there.
Thanks again, folks. Arrivederci.
Bye.
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 Been waiting for that one.
We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching.